my friends. This episode of the podcast is so special because it's with my friends Ethan and Sherri. And little did Sherri know is that in a little bit over 15 hours, Ethan was going to propose to her. I knew, he knew, and honestly, I was afraid I was going to spill the beans the entire episode, but we both kept it hush-hush. So anyway, watch this episode. It's one of my favorites I've ever recorded. It's so funny. It's so good. So go listen to it now. Thanks for listening. We're never going to get through this. Sherri, please. All right.
I don't even think you need an intro.
We don't need an intro. Okay. I'm trying to get myself together, collect myself. Hello and welcome to the Qualified Friend Podcast. I'm Qualified Friend Jocelyn because I don't know what I'm qualified for, but I do know I am qualified to be your friend. As you can see, I'm not in my bedroom for the first time in 3 years. And that's because we're in North Carolina to go to the Carolina Red Fair. And I am here with qualified friend Sherri as she eats the noodles. I'm here with qualified friend Sherri and qualified friend Ethan.
I'm also forklift certified.
Are you actually forklift certified?
Kind of, yes and no. Not
You need to
specifically
teach
forklift.
me.
I'm telehandler, bobcat, and excavator certified.
You need to teach me to run a forklift. But anyway,
I don't trust you on machinery.
neither do I, but I need to learn it just for like the jokes. Like I can say I'm forklift certified, and I never have to do it again. I just need to like do the certification training and then never get on a forklift again. Honestly. Anyway, would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Us? Speak?
I want you to understand that I'm leaving all of this in, by the way.
Oh no, obviously.
Obviously. Anyway, I'll introduce them as I grab bread. Also, it's like 10 o'clock at night. We drove 7 hours to get here. We drove separately. Like, they drove together. Also, they're dating if it wasn't obvious. And we can get into that later. But, we drove 7 hours to get here, and I just got here at 10 o'clock at night because my car was in the shop because my car basically KO'd itself, and we're starving. Okay. What bread? Is this sourdough? What is this?
Italian bread.
Italian bread. Anyway.
What? I know how to get bread.
No. And I made spaghetti. Okay. Yum. Also, was there any broccoli for me?
There's still some over there, I believe. You just didn't get any.
Too late to be healthy. All right.
Also,
actually,
apartment complex. Did you finish the broccoli?
I might have finished the broccoli.
Sure. All right, there's no broccoli for me.
She doesn't need any.
Anyway, quick introductions. Ethan, we went to high school together. Gross.
She's not wrong.
Sherri, I met her at summer camp, working summer camp. Why did my Siri I said Sherri, not Siri. Stop. Anyway. Dear God. Anyway, Sherri, I met at summer camp, and then we all ended up going to the same college at one point in time. And then we all met because Ethan invited me to play D&D, and then I invited Sherri to play D&D, and then they two met, and then I was like, they're probably gonna start dating, but I was like, no. Ethan doesn't have any riz. He can't. He can't.
I didn't need any.
3 months later.
Fair enough. And yeah, here we are. Living, I was gonna say best lives, but living a life. So,
I'm doing great.
Sherri, you know what? You honestly, you know what you are. And we thank God every day that you're doing great, Sherri, but the rest of us are fighting for our lives.
I'm gonna need a refill.
I still never got that seasoning. Whatever, it's fine. It's delicious. Okay. No, it's fine. No.
He's gone now.
He's gone now.
You
Okay.
want the McKay seasoning?
No, not the
McKay seasoning.
No, the cheese and garlic. Yes. Also, where'd you guys get this?
My mother.
Yes, mothers always have the secrets. Oh,
You want one
So-
broccoli?
a single Brock? Sure. It's cold! Oh my god! I waited my whole life for this piece of broccoli and it's freezing cold. Okay. Anyway, and this already wasn't the absolute best introduction to any podcast ever. We're gonna play a game. Would you like to explain, Ethan?
Well, we're playing a drinking game. No alcohol, obviously. But Jocelyn is going to be asking us questions. Not just us, she'll also be playing. And if that question applies to us, or if we've done it or whatever, we are going to take a drink. And then we also probably have to explain the situation in which that applies to us.
Fair enough.
Because, we get to make Sherri uncomfortable and force her to talk.
Well,
It's
do you want to
good
do
for
like
her.
truth or drink? Or do you want to just do like...
That's up to you. I came up with ideas, the rest is your problem.
Okay. Alright.
Well, it's qualified
No,
friend,
because
not
this one's
qualified
too
thinker.
open answer. I'm gonna try this one. Let's just see if it works so we can always switch if it's bad. No, because these aren't helpful. Hold on. Let me do, instead of relatable questions, I'm gonna do relatable statements. Because it's like asking, like, what's like the worst date you ever had? That's not gonna work for this
No.
setup. Or should we just like never have I ever?
Never have I ever works.
Okay, we're gonna do never have I ever because, yes, Oprah.
Never have I ever Oprah.
Should we do Oprah or Teen Vogue?
I don't know either of these things.
You don't know Teen Vogue?
How do you not know who Oprah is?
I know what it is.
I like how we were discussing my different things.
And oddly enough, I feel like those should have been swapped.
I was just saying, I
Like,
love
you
Oprah.
should have cared about Oprah more.
No, I genuinely love Oprah, but like, I grew up reading Teen Vogue, and I'm like, how are you a teenage girl at the same time as me, and you don't know Teen Vogue? Anyway, we're gonna try Teen Vogue because...
To be fair, you're an old person, so...
Wow.
Have you met my mother?
See, now we're getting into a different show.
Wait.
Good show, by the way, but...
I mean, your mother will never watch this, so it's fine. Unless she's like secretly super like into all your friends' stuff and content. She found my Instagram and she has like a Finsta following me or something.
I doubt it.
I wouldn't be surprised.
No, that's too much work.
This
The job
garlic?
and Pathfinders.
No, but sister will be there. Also, to be clear, I'm referring to her sister, who for ease of life, I just refer to as sister because I don't have one.
Okay, we're gonna go with Oprah actually because Teen Vogue was too. Never have I ever played hooky from school or work. This is water, by the way.
Does it count if you're homeschooled?
This is not.
Does it count if you're homeschooled? Is the funniest thing I got. No.
I don't
mean-
think it does.
But have you ever like skipped out on work for some reason or something?
Every day for the last 3 years she went to school.
Yeah.
I feel like you should take a sip, Sherri. Yes. Never have I ever stolen anything. Okay, by accident or on purpose? Because I've stolen like lots of pens by accident. And I feel like I've stolen a couple of chargers by accident. I'm just gonna.
Mine was on accident, but it was odd on accident because I went to McKay's. Also, McKay's is a great store.
Miss
Really
K's is
suggest
a
it.
great, I love it
Fantastic
there.
store.
I get my Funko Pops there sometimes. Anyway,
Well, I get a lot of D&D stuff there because
Yeah.
it's cheaper.
valid.
And so they had one of the packs of cards because D&D sells cards that give item information and all that. And I didn't have a cart or anything, and so my jacket that I normally wore has really large pockets. So I'm like, oh, I'll just stick it there until I walk down and get my books because I was planning to get books too. And then I forgot about them
Mm-hmm.
and didn't realize they were there until I got home an hour and a half later.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, now I have cards.
You didn't think to return it, or you're like, well, I have them now.
Look, the people there are paid less than minimum wage, I'm convinced. They don't care.
Fair enough. I mean, you got away with it, so they probably don't care. The security's awful, I'm assuming.
Also, if I get arrested now, I blame everyone watching this right now.
It's okay. No one's watching. It's fine. I ever... Well, this one's... Never mind. That's lame. Never have I ever gotten lost alone in a foreign country.
Sherri, you're gonna need a drink at some point.
Sherri, you're gonna be dehydrated.
I haven't been to a foreign country.
Fair enough. Well, Florida counts.
Haven't gotten lost.
Yeah, I'll count that.
Fair enough. I got lost in Spain by myself, and I literally almost probably got trafficked. But then I saw a guy I knew, and I was like, help. And then we just walked back to the hotel.
Mine wasn't entirely by myself, because my mother was there, but not with me right at that minute. But we were in Paris for a layover, and there was strikes going on, and so the trains we were on were getting shut down because there were people on the tracks. And so we were just jumping tracks trying to get back to the airport, and we got separated. We did eventually get back, and then we also ran into our vice principal at the time, who was also on that trip. Oddly enough, as their train door was about to close, we saw them and jumped in. And then we went and saw the Eiffel Tower.
What?
I was in Paris.
Fair enough. Also, shout out to JJ for saving my life, basically, because I would have gotten trafficked. Anyway, next up. What? Don't you do that! No! How dare? Never have I ever. Some of these are lame. Never have I ever lied to law enforcement.
Haven't. I actually haven't.
Not yet.
Not yet. I will say, not yet.
Neither have I, though. Sherri.
You think she's spoken to law enforcement?
Fair enough. Oh, okay. Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush. Why are you thinking about it? Ethan! No!
I've used hers.
That's still... I mean... Yeah. I'm literally that meme where it's like, the kombucha girl. That's... No! I mean, you tongue her down, but I can't...
You can't say that.
It's my podcast. I can't say it. but like, not censor. But like, I could the gingivitis. I don't want to do that. I gotta love someone a lot.
Do you even know what gingivitis is?
Oh, now I feel like I don't. The gums, right?
Continue.
Never have I ever clogged someone else's toilet. All right. Listen. I do what I gotta do.
I unclogged it, to be fair.
That's what I'm saying. I always unclog. Oh, shit. Oh, now she's...
At some point I have.
I clogged the toilet just last week. What do you mean? All right.
Oh, my grandmother.
Never have I ever... What? Some of these are genuinely weird. Never have I ever kissed more than one person in 24 hours. No.
Oh.
We're all little Christian kitties.
Don't go that far.
Oh, okay. Never have I ever re-gifted a gift. Yeah. Well, you literally just gave me Tim's dice. You literally
I just did this.
Literally not even 20 minutes ago. Well, maybe like 30 minutes ago, you gave me your brother's dice, which I will be keeping. Thank you very much. But you definitely did re-gift it.
I've just spilled spaghetti everywhere, so I will be taking care of this.
All the hard work. No, this one just cuts way too deep.
Isn't that the point of a podcast?
It's never have I ever driven over a curb. And I literally did that.
Yeah.
Actually,
everyone here has done that.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone's done it, but like,
You've
it's
done it
very raw and fresh
Yeah,
for
you
me.
cut the edge of a curb.
I had to put my car into the shop like all morning. It's very, very raw for me right now. Never have I ever laughed so hard I peed my pants as an adult. Not, I wouldn't say completely, but I definitely had a little squirt. I definitely had a little. I'm pretty darn sure I've laughed hard enough that is a little bit squeaked out, and that's okay. And that's okay. The shame that he feels knowing me is hilarious. I'm surprised you haven't, Sherri. That's what I'm surprised about. I'm genuinely surprised.
Honestly.
I'm genuinely surprised. But okay. What? Never have I ever ate an entire pizza by myself. For sure I have. We were teenagers once. And I'll do it again, too.
I consistently do it.
I can't do it anymore.
I mean, in one sitting...
One of our weekly suppers are literally a pizza a piece.
Yeah, pizza that's about this size.
It's still a
pizza.
But
I mean...
And to be fair, the Tostino square pizzas are not actually that small. We just call them small to make ourselves feel better about the fact that we eat our entire pizza each every time.
No, please.
They're tiny compared to a regular sized pizza.
It's like 3/4 of a normal pizza.
You have. Anyway. I don't know if I've eaten entire pizza in one sitting. Probably at least once. But like, I'll usually break it up. Like, I'll take pizza like for lunch the next day or something.
Arguments moot. For a long time at Southern, I ate like 3 large pizzas every night.
How are you still alive?
Fast metabolism and Southern steps.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah.
Never have I ever relieved myself in a public pool. Obviously.
I think everyone has.
I'll do it right now. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But I definitely have when I was a little kid, for sure.
We don't have a pool.
Let's get a pool and let's all just do our worst.
Let's not.
I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm unwell.
What?
Here's the problem. I'm about out of mine.
We can always refill them. Oh, this one. Okay. Never have I ever had sleep paralysis.
Hold on, I'm drinking. I'm just not there.
Okay. So Ethan, we know that man has he has a name for a sleep paralysis demon. He gets some gifts on Christmas. Like, you're great.
I take turns being the sleep paralysis demon. It's actually
Fair
fun.
enough. Fair enough.
Don't mind me. I'm getting cheese.
Okay.
No. So when I was a child, we had a bed. It was not my bed. It was my brother's bed. And it had you could store stuff under the bed. So on the very front of it, there was a little opening thing where you could climb in there. Well, all we stored under there were a bunch of blankets. And so it was a very cozy place. I napped there all the time when I wanted to hide from family. As one does, because no one wants to be around their family when they're that young.
Mm-hmm.
And so I fell asleep. And when I woke up, I could not move. I knew where I was, but I could not move. And I was there for a good solid 45 minutes, unable to move, unable to say anything. Stuck under there. And then at some point, someone found me and dragged me out, and I still couldn't move for a solid 15 minutes. And then when I woke up, I got up, and I hit my head on the door handle and got knocked out from the door handle, and then woke up, and then I was fine. So, the moral of the story is if someone is in sleep paralysis, knock them out with a doorknob. and they'll be fine.
Just beat them up.
Just to say, I am not a medical professional. This is out of an experience.
Just in case
Take it as
you're
you will.
wondering, he's not a medical professional. Sherri, have you
Professional
ever?
anything, honestly.
But you're a qualified friend. Okay. Always, always bring that in there. Anyway, what do you say?
Nothing.
Okay. I've only had a sleep paralysis once. I was gonna say demon, but I don't think it was a demon. I remember I was in the car with my family. We were driving on a long road trip, and I was in like the middle seat, and I fell asleep, and then I woke up, but I literally could not move or talk or anything, and like no one noticed, and I was so mad that cause it's like when you're sleep paralysis, like you're like yelling in your head, like I'm like hello, help, anything. No one could hear me. I couldn't say anything, and then I finally eventually the brain fog wore off, and I came out of it. And I was like, did none of you notice that I was like fighting for my life? They're like, oh, well, sorry about that. And I was like, it was so scary. But it only happened one time, so. Oh. But I will drink to that. Oh, this one's obvious. Never have I ever been an alibi for a lying friend. For sure. I can't recall what, but I'm pretty sure.
Multiple times.
Like,
all I'm saying is if you ever need to lie and someone asks me like, hey, so-and-so said, I will agree. I don't care what it is. I will agree.
Someone said that you guys went to a kiddie pool and then you were just
we did.
flapping around.
Yep.
And then you got like these like milk, like balloons filled with milk, and you were just like, woo, woo,
Yep.
woo.
That happened. In fact, Alex Sweeties was there too.
No!
By the way, if you ever want to make a lie more reasonable, add people.
Yeah, just
Doesn't matter. Know who you're talking to, and if they know crazy people, add those crazy people in. They're more likely to believe it.
It's like I'm pretty sure. Like I think Jocelyn stopped by for like 10 minutes, and she like passed out on the floor. Like and that's believable because I probably would. Anyway,
especially if she made your pasta.
That's what I'm saying. Fair enough. But I'm like, I'm anemic. If you have any story and say I was there for 10 minutes and then fell asleep, that sounds factual to me. Anyway. What is this? Never have I ever spent more than $100 on a top. First of all, calling a t-shirt a top is kind of insane. I'll be like 1943. Second of all,
it depends if it was a t-shirt or a top. They're different things.
Fine.
Also, how am I the one lecturing you on fashion?
I don't know, but I'm just like I don't call it a top. Like a top. Like I'm just like this is a t-shirt or a blouse or a graphic tee. I don't know. I'm just like why? Anyway.
There's a variety of tops.
I don't think I've spent $100 just like on the top portion of my body in general.
How much was your corset?
My corset.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a corset, I feel
Is
like
that a top?
I would feel like
It's like 200, 250.
And are we gonna buy another one at this red fair?
No.
Okay.
The one I had is still working.
She tells me to. We will.
We will.
That's good.
Never have I ever binged an entire TV show in one day. Obviously.
Multiple times.
I invented binge
Sometimes
watching.
the same one, multiple times in a day.
I wish there was a way to binge watch Hunter x Hunter in a day.
Honestly, so
Because
such a good anime.
I want to rewatch it so bad, but I'm like, I don't have like 86 hours to do it. I don't have the time.
Hunter x Hunter is such a fantastic
It's
anime.
my favorite anime.
Such a pain in the ass to watch.
It is the
then again,
worst.
it's nothing compared to One Piece.
I refuse.
In time.
Have you watched the live action yet?
No, and I kind of refuse to.
Why?
Parts of it are supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
And I am semi-attached to the anime. Not enough that I'm caught up.
Fair enough.
But semi-attached to it. And they've changed a lot of things about the anime. And made things happen sooner than they're supposed to. And a bunch of stuff. And if I'm going to watch One Piece, I would rather watch the anime than the live action. Then again, we can all agree that the actor playing Luffy is Luffy. You cannot be given the straw hat by both the voice of Luffy
Yeah.
and also be given it by the writer of One Piece and have people still say you're not.
I think his name's...
You are Luffy.
I think his name's Iñaki. Yeah, Iñaki Godoy. Okay, so I did watch the live action, and the thing is, I watched some of the anime, but I have never, like, I just know I can get caught up. I refuse to get caught up. I actually want to, like...
There's over 1,000 episodes. It's impossible.
That's what I'm saying. I actually want to, like, go outside, like, at least an hour a day. So, I never watched the entire One Piece, but I feel like the live action is palatable in a way that's, like, okay, for first-time viewers and for people who don't want to watch 1,000 episodes, I feel like it's decent for the source material.
I'm telling them not to tell her that I stole food.
Oh, okay.
I can see that you stole it. I watched you do it.
It's okay.
I feel like the live action is, for at least, again, I'm not super, like, not fond, but, like, I haven't really seen the original anime or manga, so it's like, I can't say, but I enjoy the live action, I feel like. But that's probably, like, again, because I've only seen the TV show really the most. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like if I watched the anime, I don't know if I would have liked the live action, to be honest, because there are some parts that are like, what? But I feel
to be fair, even in the anime, there's parts that are just like, huh?
That's also true. One Piece is like a crazy anime. But
really
from
is.
what
But
I've seen...
I do suggest, if you have about 1,000 hours to put into it, go for it.
Go for it.
I mean, I think that last time we checked, it would only take a solid 3.5 weeks of watching straight with no bathroom, no food, nothing breaks to catch all the way up. I could be wrong with my math. It's been a while, but yeah. Concern. But continue.
I do love the cast though. I think the casting, like, at first I was like, no, but then I was like, the cast genuinely grows on you. But anyway, especially Zoro. Giggle. Hot.
Yeah, actor for Zoro is interesting.
McKenyu, good like Campbell's chicken noodle soup. Sherry's just like, can I go now?
I was confused because you said good like Campbell's chicken soup.
Mm-hmm.
To 3 vegetarians in one room. For reference, no one in this room eats meat.
Yeah. But it's still good.
Can I play Minecraft now?
You could be playing Minecraft as we're doing this. That's fine. And we're gonna wrap up soon though. Okay. Never have I ever ghosted someone. For sure. 100% I have. Sherry, you ghost me every day. But drink it.
You ghosted.
I
need to hear this one. Who have you ghosted?
Yeah, who have you ghosted, Sherry?
It's not intentional. It's just people in general.
And that's valid.
That is valid.
I also feel like I definitely have inadvertently just, like, never texted anyone, like, them again. And I'm just like, whoops.
See, I had the same thing happen with someone from GCA, and I will not name names.
Mm-hmm.
But they... and then I realized it literally about 3 years later that I had never texted them back.
That's insane. You know
I'm
that,
not
right?
kidding about 3 years later either. Like, they quit going to GCA my junior year, and they were a sophomore.
Wow.
And I didn't text them back till I think around my sophomore year of college. I just was going through my old messages and was like, oh no, I never messaged them back. So I sent them a message, and they were like, it's been 3 years, right?
Brother.
And again, no.
There's no way.
No, this is about to get worse. And so we had a conversation for like a couple days. We were just talking back and forth. They were like, you really just kind of completely ghosted me. I'm like, yeah, I really did. I didn't mean to. It just happened. I haven't texted them back again. That was about 2 years ago now.
So you basically text this person every leap year.
At this point, I don't think they want to hear from me.
At this point, just don't even talk to them, bro. What?
Oh.
I'm absolutely dying. Okay.
Men are terrible. I'll say it louder and say it again. Men are terrible.
Say it loud. Say it proud.
There's nothing proud about it. Why choose to live with men when you can choose to live with women?
swim with women?
Especially when one... Ignore English. English doesn't exist. English is a concept in your head.
English is a social construct created by the white man.
You're not wrong.
And then yell capitalism, and that's the end of what I have to say.
Exactly.
Did I lie?
You know what? I could run for president. All I have to yell is like capitalism and white man, and I'll have 50% of the votes.
I do believe that, yeah.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah.
That is what this government has gone down to.
What was I saying? Oh yeah, let's talk about the Ren Fair and then go to sleep.
Sleep is good. We have to get up early tomorrow.
So you guys are going as a pirate couple or just two pirates who met who are swashbuckling each other?
I forgot my sword.
You forgot your sword.
Forgot the sword?
Why did you forget your sword?
All right, we're driving back to Tennessee right now.
It's hiding.
It is. It's in our... Yeah. Okay. I even pulled that out.
I even forgot to put it on the packing list.
Okay, well, we're
how
pirates
nerdy
without
you
a
sound
sword.
right now? You forgot to put the sword on the packing list.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. That's okay. Yeah. We were planning to probably buy another one this time anyway.
You're gonna buy another sword.
And you don't go to a Ren Fair and not buy another sword. Yeah, so we're pirates.
Yeah,
apparently.
But they're pirates, and I'm going as Ferb Fletcher from Phineas and Ferb.
Also, I just want to point out, she's the only person alive who knows that Ferb's last name is Fletcher.
Because I'm a Phineas and Ferb stan.
I'm just throwing that out
I've seen every episode. Anyway.
I mean, fair, and I think the only person who might rival you for a Phineas and Ferb fan is my father. Because my father hated all of the children's shows that we wanted to watch, except for Phineas and Ferb. And so whenever he was taking care of us, we could only watch Phineas and Ferb.
He really invested into that.
Oh, no. You remember when the Phineas and Ferb movie came out?
Mm-hmm. Wait, which one?
The one that came into theaters a couple years,
so
like a year or two
there's
ago.
Race Across the Second Dimension?
Not that one, the newest one. Whatever the newest one.
Oh, the new Candace,
No. I didn't go see it.
Okay.
My father went with my mother without us.
He said date night.
That is how much he enjoyed Phineas and Ferb.
No, please.
And for reference, this is a 57-year-old man.
I like how you're not exactly sure how old, but he's just too old to love.
He's above 55. I don't know where.
How old are the creators of Phineas and Ferb? Because they could be like besties or something.
I don't know, but all I know is shout out to voice of Dr. Doofenshmirtz because he's awesome.
Yes.
Go follow him on Instagram. He's amazing.
Or TikTok.
Yeah, on TikTok.
I forget that exists. I'm not on TikTok.
No, literally, if I ever met Dan Povenmire, like, I would lose my mind.
That's fair.
I would lose my mind. Oh, he's 60. So him and your dad could be besties.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Who knows? Maybe they went to school together when they were kids. Where's he from?
Maybe. I don't know. Well, actually, I'm assuming
Wikipedia exists.
Also,
anyone who tells you in school that Wikipedia is not a good source is
He's from California, so no.
Okay, yeah, no, probably not. My dad's from Wisconsin.
No.
Very different places.
Is that why you love cheese so much?
Yes.
Is that why you love cheese so much?
Okay, to be clear, I'm the only one that's eaten out of this bag so far, so yeah. Also, it's why my family's the cheese family.
Fair enough.
My dad's green cheese, my mom's pink cheese, my oldest brother is son of green cheese, my middle brother is middle cheese, I'm last cheese. I don't know if Dominic ever decided on one. I think he was like, for a while he was trouble cheese because he refused to make one, so my dad just made one for him.
Dead.
And then eventually I think he changed it to like sport cheese or something because he played a lot of soccer when he was young. Because we all just kept the one we got when we were younger.
Mm-hmm. So no one decided to take big cheese?
No.
That's like an actual thing. Like, you never heard of big cheese? It's like an name for a boss. With the big cheese? No, the big cheese. All right, Sherri. Well, they know I'm crazy, but like, how dare anyway? But yeah. So you guys are going to Pirates. I'm going as Ferb Fletcher, and then her hair's already green. I'm gonna dye my hair green tomorrow. He refuses to be green, but
I did it once. It's never happening again.
It's not. He denies it, so that's fine.
It was a bad decision. Don't spray paint your hair in high school.
Using actual spray paint. Maybe try.
I never claimed to be smart.
Okay. Well.
I don't claim to be smart anymore.
Okay. So, and with that, I can't be alive anymore. So we're gonna end the podcast. Is there anything like you guys have to say at the end of the podcast?
Don't get forklift certified. It's not worth it. It's more trouble than it's worth. I more suggest getting CPR certified. That's more useful.
I am CPR certified.
Well, yes, everyone in this room is. We all worked at camp. And it hasn't been 2 years.
Actually.
No, I got my
renewed with me. It hasn't been 2 years.
Hasn't?
Nope. This
Yeah,
next
okay.
summer will be.
Uh-huh.
So we are all certified, CPR certified.
Yeah.
I suggest it. Also first aid certified, and all the other, medical things are actually very useful to have.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're gonna be forklift certified, go somewhere other than a construction site to do it, because they don't actually give you a proper certification. You need to go to a warehouse. Otherwise, they just give you a sticker. And so I have like 6 stickers.
But I do like stickers.
Stickers are good. Stickers are good. But they don't hold up if OSHA shows up.
Oh shit.
And well, yes, I live in a sea of OSHA violations. I don't suggest others to do the same.
Fair enough.
Also, avoid concrete construction. Just telling you now, avoid it. It's terrible. Also, I work concrete construction. Don't do it.
I feel like he's taking this time not to mention world peace or helping others. He's just like, my life's terrible and
No.
don't
Here's
do
the deal.
construction.
World peace is unobtainable.
Okay, thank you so
Don't
much.
try and feed everyone. Just live your best life and be happy, and that's all you can do for the world. I'm done. Goodbye.
Ethan out, I guess.
He has
And
a point.
Oh,
Sherri, do you want to talk for the first time tonight? Do you want to say something?
No.
To be clear, you just said something.
Well, let me ask you a question. What do you think friendship means to you, Sherri? Friendship means laughing uncontrollably. I'm gonna keep the podcast rolling until you stop laughing. And I'm not gonna edit any of this out. And let's just see how long it takes. Sherri, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I don't want to be. Sherri, we have to go to sleep. Sherri, stop laughing. Stop. We're fine. It's fine. Whose phone is this? Is that Ethan's phone or your phone?
Ethan.
Okay. All right. We're fine. How long have you had those slippers?
A while.
Okay. With that, how do I end the pod? I don't even remember what's going on. Don't turn on the. No.
Stay
don't press the
forklift
button.
certified.
No, wait.